Modern Warfare. Pog or nah? From what I can tell from the internet, Modern Warfare's launch was highly anticipated. With the largest arsenal on record and the game taking place in a realistic and modern-feeling setting, I think the public was really looking forward to this launch. Personally, I was excited for the launch of Modern Warfare. I got to experience the beta, and that really had me anticipating the full game's release. When the full game did drop, there was an issue finding a game because the servers were so full, which proves my hypothesis that everyone is excited for the launch. But that's not all. People had something to say about the graphics of this game. They were so powerful, so realistic, and so unique that a lot of people's machines couldn't run them, and therefore they had to start complaining on the internet. Now, if that was the only problem this game had, then it would be a top-tier game. But no, there's a lot more, and a lot worse to come. Before we get into that, I want to talk about the game itself, or rather the gameplay, and how it runs, how it plays, how it feels. The Modern Warfare multiplayer experience was a sight to behold. The realism was insane, and the gunfights felt real well. The movement was nice and buttery smooth, felt really realistic, and the gunfights, for the most part, were fast-paced and brutal. But what brought the mode to its knees was the maps. You see, the maps were designed by Activision to cater to new players, introducing a plethora of areas to camp and hide and feel safe, which really did bring the game down a few notches for people who like to play fast-paced like myself. Then, shortly after everyone got used to the camping, used to the losers who hid on the maps, they introduced the fire shotgun. Now, I don't know who at Activision greenlighted this, but they should hold on to their job. As garbage as this addition was, they should hold on to their job. Why was this shotgun such an issue, you ask? Well, with all the maps catering to camping, campers tend to use LMGs, high-powered assault rifles, and shotguns. Now say you're highly competitive, you run around, you're running and gunning, you're Shroud in Modern Warfare. You're Boilo Shroud's baby, alright? You come around a corner, and you get hit with this fire shotgun. You get the kill, you're still gonna die to this loser in the corner. Not only that, but it was common to see Riot Shield users have that as a secondary. So, put two and two together there. Another problem I had with the multiplayer was the meta not evolving at all. It stayed stagnant for a very long time. For example, the C4 meta. When that was a thing, I did not play the game. I was sick and tired of people yeeting satchel charged explosives across the map and getting a kill. It was so annoying. You couldn't do anything to counter it except for run blast protection, and sometimes that didn't even work. Who wants to replace scavenger with blast protection? Nobody does. No one. At least not the people who are running and gunning, otherwise known as skill-based players. Now, I'm sorry, but I can't even begin to explain the wonder that was the weapons and the attachments. Sheer amount of options you had was staggering. I cannot begin to explain how well this system worked for me. And then came Warzone. Warzone was a really good feeling battle royale that released alongside Modern Warfare's multiplayer. And a lot of people say it saved the game, and I can see where they're coming from, seeing as the popularity of Warzone being free to play and all was astoundingly high. Millions of players. And the only bad thing I have to say about it was the lack of crossplay options. You had to play crossplay, so you could potentially run into cheaters, no matter what console you were on, which really sucked for a lot of people. Now, Warzone was really unique for a battle royale. You had the buyback system, you could buy perks, you could find perks in crates, basically the unique thing about it was the cash system that they had, as well as a re-armoring system, which is the first in a long line of tactical FPS BR games. Now, I know I didn't touch on the campaign, but I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't played it yet. All I will say about it is that it is amazing. It is by far one of my favorite campaigns in all the Call of Duty games, and I encourage anyone who hasn't played it to try it out. My final scores for the game are as follows: 8 out of 10 for replayability, 10 out of 10 for campaign, 10 out of 10 for Battle Royale, and 7 out of 10 for multiplayer. The multiplayer's points are hurting purely because of the meta game. The meta game makes the game unenjoyable for me. That's all I have on this game. I don't want to step on any more toes with this review, and in conclusion, Activision, the maps need to be a little better, and we don't need fire shotguns. We don't need broken weapons added to the game. Please. Please, 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 Activision. Please. And on that note, if you like this video, make sure to like it if you want to like it, and subscribe if you want more content like this. I appreciate it. See ya. Goodbye.